Did you know that the type of roulette wheel you choose can actually change your chances of winning? Most players sit down without even realizing that just one extra pocket on the wheel can double the casino's advantage over you. Today, we're breaking down the three most popular versions of roulette, American, European, and French, to show you exactly how they work, the rules that make them different, and which one secretly gives you the best shot at beating the odds. So don't go anywhere, because once you understand these differences, you'll know exactly which roulette type will give you the best chance of winning. Welcome to Ninja Gamblers, where you'll learn the smartest strategies for roulette, blackjack, and more. Subscribe and hit the bell to stay ahead of the game and boost your chances of winning big. If you want to take your roulette skills to the next level, grab our Roulette Mastery Playbook. It's our complete guide to beating roulette like a pro. You'll find it linked in the description and the first comment below. Finally, don't forget to join our Telegram channel for exclusive content we don't share on YouTube. Links below too. So, it's a basic principle well known by expert gamblers that the type of roulette you're playing doesn't just change your chance of winning, it also defines the strategies you can actually use. That's why it's so important to understand the three main types of roulette. American, European, and French roulettes may look similar, yet the rules and odds are completely different. For this video, I'll be showing you those differences using tables from an online casino taken directly from our Safe Casinos list. Now, if you're not familiar with this list, let me explain. Choosing the right casino is just as important as picking the best version of roulette to play. There are plenty of shady sites out there that rig games, set unfair table limits, delay withdrawals, or even worse. If you win, they simply never pay and may block your account. That's why we've put together a list of fully verified online casinos, each one with proper legal licenses for your country. You can find this list linked in the description of this video and pinned in the first comment. Because when it comes to roulette, where you play is just as important as how you play. Now, I bet you already know the main differences between roulette wheel types. French and European have only one zero, while American roulette has two. However, this is only the surface. Let's break them down one by one in detail. Let's start with French roulette, the version that gives you the very best chances at the wheel. As you can see, French roulette has 37 pockets, numbers 1 through 36 plus a single zero. At first glance it looks simple, but unlike the European roulette, there are two special French rules that apply when the ball lands on zero. The first rule is called le partage. If you placed an even money bet such as red or black, odd or even, or high or low, and the ball lands on zero, you do not lose your entire bet. Instead, you only lose half, while the other half is returned to you. The second rule is known as En Prison. This rule also applies to even money bets. If the ball lands on zero, you do not lose immediately. Instead, your bet is imprisoned for one more spin, and if it wins, you recover your money. For example, say you bet $100 on red and the ball lands on zero. With le partage, you immediately get 50 back. With En Prison, your 100 stays in limbo for the next spin. If red wins, you get it all back. Not bad, right? Now, it's important to note that you don't choose which rule will apply. The casino or the table decides whether le partage or En Prison is used. Either way, the effect is the same. The house edge on even money bets drops to just 1.35%, which is the lowest edge you will find in roulette. Another feature that really sets French roulette apart is the racetrack layout. This is where you can place what are called section bets, wagers that cover specific groups of numbers on the wheel. You've got the Voisins du Zéro, which covers 17 numbers around the single zero, the Types du Cylindre, which covers 12 numbers on the opposite side, and the Orphelins, the 8 remaining numbers that sit outside those main two sections. We use these bets in our French bet strategy, which we've analysed in other videos on the channel. Now, of course, call bets aren't exclusive to French roulette anymore. You'll find them in many European tables as well, and occasionally, though quite rarely, even in American roulette. But while their presence in other roulette types can vary, in French roulette, call bets are always part of the game. It's one of the features that truly defines it. Now let's take a look at the European roulette. At first glance, the layout looks almost identical to French. The wheel has 37 pockets with numbers 1 through 36 plus a single zero. The racetrack bets are also available, so you can still play Voisins, Types and Orphelins. The big difference is that the French rules of Partage and En Prison don't apply, so if the ball lands on zero, you lose the entire bet, period. So without Partage or En Prison, the house edge on even money bets is higher. In French roulette, those bets have a house edge of just 1.35%, but in European it goes up to 2.7%. Even so, European roulette is the version you'll find most often both online and in land-based casinos, and it's still perfectly suited for applying the strategies we show here on this channel. By the way, remember that this is only one part of a much bigger system. No single strategy works forever. The real edge comes from knowing when to switch, how to manage risk, and how to adapt. That's exactly why we created the Roulette Mastery Playbook. It's not just a list of strategies, it's the full framework pro players use to manage their bankroll, rotate systems, and build long-term consistency. It brings everything we teach together into one clear, structured guide, including tactics we've never shared on YouTube. You'll find it linked right here on the screen and also in the description and the pinned comment below. Now, let's take a look at American roulette. This version adds one simple change to the wheel, and that single detail makes it the toughest one for players. Instead of 37 numbers, American roulette has 38 pockets. It includes both a single zero and a double zero. That extra pocket may not look like much, but it doubles the house edge in comparison with European roulette. In other words, the casino basically said, hey, what if we just add one more slot to make players lose faster and increase our winnings? And somehow, this version became extremely popular. Here, there are no special rules like Partage or En Prison, and you will not find section bets like Voisins or Types either. The layout is more simplified, but the math is brutally against you. In American roulette, the edge jumps all the way to 5.26%. This is almost 4 times higher than the French type. Occasionally, you may even find American roulettes with 3 zeros, even worse. Of course, you should avoid American roulettes wherever possible. However, if you're playing in Las Vegas or most physical casinos in the US, keep in mind that almost every roulette table there is American. If you want the better odds of French or European, you will usually find them in online casinos, like the ones in the description. Now that we've looked to all 3 versions, let's put them side by side. French roulette has 37 pockets, 1 single zero with Partage and En Prison on even money bets. The house edge is only 1.35%. European roulette, 37 pockets, 1 single zero also, but there are no special rules, giving a house edge of 2.7%. American roulette, 38 pockets total with both zero and double zero. No special rules, no section bets, and the worst house edge of all, with 5.26%. So the math is clear. French roulette gives you the very best chances. European is standard and still solid, while American is the version that favours the casino the most. The takeaway is simple. If you want the best shot at the wheel, always go French when it's available. If not, European is still perfectly fine. But if you decide to play American, now you know that the odds are stacked much higher against you. Remember, no matter the version, roulette is still a game of chance. Play smart and only risk what you can afford to lose. If you want to level up your game, get our Roulette Mastery Playbook. Inside, you'll uncover the exact framework pro players rely on to control risk, switch strategies, and build lasting consistency. You can find the link right here on the screen and also in the description and pinned comment. And no matter where you play, make sure it's on verified and licensed casinos that let you use these strategies, don't rig the games, and actually pay out fast. We've put together a country-by-country list of the best ones. You'll find the link on screen and down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and join our Telegram for exclusive content that never makes it to YouTube. Thanks for rolling with us, ninjas. See you on the next spin.